Hello, this is Maria from Maria's Way of Life. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to start this video in the classroom. It is not a vlog, it is actually a planner video, but I want to show you what I am looking at during my first recess because I think this is where I get the most inspired to do classroom lesson plans. But if you recall, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, I uploaded a video on flip through for the Mambi planner, and then I've done another flip through side by side with my friend. And right now I want to show you how I separated my original planner, which came from One Stop Teacher, to make it into one would be like my pre-planning, one a data binder, and one my actual lesson plan binder. So let me show you what that looks like. Do you see my library back there? I'm still trying to fix that. All right, let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about, and I'll probably end this video at home just because that's where I'm gonna sit, and in my office is where the planning stickering happens. Like, I don't know if I could do them here in the classroom. I just don't feel as comfortable as I feel at home just because I have all of my Mambi stickers there, and just in case something pops out, I want to make sure I have access to all of that. I did bring in a couple, let me take this flower out. I did bring in a couple of things that I could potentially use for my planning here in the classroom, but the thing is, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know how I will get it done if I don't have all my sticker books, although I have a couple here. Let me show you. Let me stop talking and let me show you what I have. You're looking at my original planner. This is from One Stop Teacher, and although one of my friends helped me put it on a disc-bound system, I think these are from the ARC. I want to say these are art discs, and I really did like it. I bought Erin Condren tabs, and I put it together with all of the actual holidays, and this is actually my first week for next year planned out, and then just like my breaks in between. And these are, what are they called, the digital stickers that planner actually has. So I do like this, but the truth is I feel inspired when I have to sticker. So what I'm going to use this for is I'm actually going to take this home kind of to do my pre-planning like I kind of did here, and I think I'm overdoing it for the first week. So right now I'm going to think common sense and think positive of how many things really do we have to can we get done on that first week. So I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it here with my wonderful erasable pens that my friend bought me, just in case, you know, anything changes. But I won't do this one until I get home. I would transfer this information here. The cool thing about doing this one is that I already have all of the dates set, even the calendar for that month. This is all my district information, and I think that's what's cool about it. And that way I don't have to look online and see when I have meetings or not. That will all go in here, and then I can easily transfer it to my Mambi. So here's my pre-planning. Then I'm gonna have my Mambi planner here, and then this one had so much more to it that I did add it to this planner right here. Can you hear the kids going out there crazy? This is actually from One Stop Teacher. So I did leave classroom information, and there's already some personal information there, so I'm not going to open that. Then I am going to put the Common Core standards right on this tab right over here, and then I am going to place in the pacing guide from the district here. Then I have the year at glance tab. I left it there, but when I turn here, it'll be my actual Mambi planner. So, and then my district calendar, so that I can have that handy. And then we're going into our monthly spread. On the back, I also did add a couple more things back here. My meeting notes, and there's one more. And small group lesson plans. Right over. That's what it looks like. All right, here we go. Hello, I am back at home. Thank you so much for joining me once more. And I don't know, it is no longer Thursday. It is actually Friday, and to be honest, it is midnight and I cannot seem to go to sleep. Let me just say briefly that there was major behavior in my classroom today, and I had to step out and just leave after school, and I didn't even have time to reflect upon what, the last thing I said on the video. So what I did is I came home, I spent time with my daughters, which makes me really, really happy. And we actually went to Michael's and to Hobby Lobby. So that was really, really cool. One of the things and challenges I wanted to get done when I came back home was to create the monthly spread on my Mambi, and I was able to do that very well, I think. I really am liking how this looks. I'm glad that I was able to use all Mambi stickers. So these are actually from 3 of their teacher sticker value packs, and I really enjoy them. One of which is the holiday one. I don't know if that's what it's called. Is that what it's called? They're really hard to... Let me go ahead and bring them out because I don't want to lie to you. So I did look through all of these. It's kind of hard to say... Not this one. It's kind of hard to say which book I grabbed from. But one of the things is that I want to use the seasonal one to do my spread. So I kind of use like this one to use Deco on my spread. And then I think I'll use a couple maybe for September. If not, then I'll figure it out. But it has, you see how it changes? And I think these would be perfect for the monthly spread on my teacher planner. I like those apples. Okay, anyway. And then I went ahead and grabbed a couple of other things, and I'll tell you my logic behind what I did here. And this is just the pre-planning phase. There's still the actual meetings to insert, and then the 3 weeks of assessments that I want to get done, they will go in here. Just because I want to get fluency assessments done and all the, amazing beginning of the year things that need to happen. I'm sorry, guys. I am tired, but I cannot go to sleep for the life of me. And the only thing that relaxes me is doing this. This is therapy for me. It's very relaxing, and I enjoy really doing this. And so what a better way than to finish recording. I'm sorry that I didn't record this part. I did have a lot of fun, and I just needed some me time without camera, without me having to explain what I was doing at that moment. And right now I think I'm ready. So I love the deco. I definitely do. It makes me so happy, and I think this is what pumped me to actually videotape. It's just, this makes me happy, guys. It really does. And I know during the year we rarely have time to do stuff like this, but if you are the type of person that really is enjoying what you're seeing right now, and you think you can like create something like this, I think you will really enjoy it, and it will relax you, and it will be that me time that you really need during those crazy weeks, beginning of the school year, end of the school year, assessments, all of that mess that, we get so invested on as teachers, and as much as we try not to, we still are. Now, as I'm flipping through my first weeks here of the school year, I am looking at starting school here August 12th. So here's the dilemma I have. One of the things that I do like doing is knowing that I have stickers, especially with script, because my font is not awesome and I don't, have the best print. But I wanted to challenge myself and see if I can do Mambi stickers in my weekly spread as well. But the truth is, I really wish, I don't know, here, this is one that fell apart. Let me show you. Not fell apart. I put it together with rings, but I didn't like it. I wish I will have, Mambi will have a sticker book in which they provide these for as many weeks as we have. I don't know how many weeks we have, to be honest. Right now, I can't even think. But if we had this, I think we can really use these as our headers. But every sticker book only has, not every sticker book, but this one specifically has like one set of them. So look how cute that will look right there. But I also don't want to use them because I don't know. I think I wish they would just be like teacher oriented, and not that they're not. I think I'm making sense right now. I just wish they had more script that is directed to elementary teaching, and not just like pure subjects. I think I'm trying to say like morning business or circle time, just that. Like if it would just be half a page with scripts about of like headers that we can use here, that would be awesome. Hence why I actually ordered from an Etsy shop. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these, even though I really want to use the Mambi sticker books, just because right now I can potentially make this work. But during the school year, I want something that I can go fast and get done. So I'm sorry that I'm going to say this, but I am going to put my Mambi stickers aside, and I'm going to use things that I've been collecting and buying from Etsy, because I think it will make my life easier. And it's not bad to buy from Etsy. I'm just saying I really like the sticker books, and I wish they will have a sticker book dedicated like to headers, and to maybe boxes that look like this, because I did take it out and I'm like, well, maybe I can just do my own, but more measured through like a header. I think this will work well. See, that might work well, but I don't have enough for the year. I will have, I think I don't want to be wasteful and buy a sticker book and just use 2 pages. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I don't think there's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, like even here, I would need 7. So you see where I'm standing at right now? Like I really need that. The other thing is I like these right here, and I know the teacher Mambi sticker books do have them. And I know you're here for a plan with me, but I want to tell you, you know, what resources you can get. So something like that I would really love, with like even just blank here. Like you don't have to have that, just like a blank space and just something to write in, and I'll show you what I'm trying to say. See, like even this one, like I would love something like this to write the unit and wonders that I am in. So I'm going to show you what I bought from one of my favorite Etsy shops. Oh, see, now that hairband totally came off. From one of my favorite Etsy shops that has been customizing a lot of my stuff. And I said I was going to put in another order, but I haven't. I think I'm just waiting to be in Mexico and order from there, because they're not a rush. I did want to try them out though. So this is my testing with you guys what I order, and I order a couple of things. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just use them in the color that they're in. So my first thing here is morning business. So I'm going to go ahead and do the header for morning business, and let's see how this works. Now bear with me, this might go a little bit long, so if you need to go get coffee, go ahead and grab it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to test out the different stickers that I have to support me during the school year. So I did order, like I said before, if you've seen any of my blogs, and I've ordered for the full year stickers, so they come in a set like so. And I don't have to worry about getting these unless I change any of my headings. So I am going to go ahead, just so you know, putting all the headers, but know that like the first week of school, like it won't follow through as planned, really. Not as planned. What am I trying to say? Like the Falcon time is like intervention time when we rotate with other classrooms. That won't really happen, but at least I have that time set aside for that, to adjust kids to that routine. I don't know if I'm making sense right now, but know that now I have to remove this, because this is why I love Mambi, and I've gotten to the point right now where I need to remove them. You know what? This is the first time I plan in a big happy planner, and I'm liking the space that I have. Well, obviously for teacher planner, I really do need the space, but I was thinking maybe I should have done this either higher or lower so that I can put in the times. I don't know that I like it up there. Maybe lower. No, I don't know, guys. maybe just a little bit of white space. Oh, I'm gonna be so upset if I ruin this. Hopefully these are removable. I think I did buy them removable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because otherwise I will be in trouble right now. Okay. And this is where I need my handy dandy tool, and I am not grabbing it. Let's see. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. Please do not do that. Do not tear my beautiful planner. I will be so upset. And myself, of course. Oh, are you kidding me? It did tear it. Okay. So let me use my tool. I'm sorry. And you get to see, this is the first time I ever do this, guys. So I apologize if it goes for a long time. I might edit some of this stuff out so that you don't have to bear with this pain right here. I might have to add a sticker here just to cover that up. This is not perfectly straight, but do I really want, I'm gonna have to. See what happens if I move it. Oh my gosh. I don't like removing stickers. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. What is wrong with me? I can't put the sticker down. And I think it's losing its, oh my goodness. Well, at least we tested out. What in the world? I'm frustrated, guys. I really am, and I think it's because I want to center it, and I really can't seem to do it. All right, better, right? Okay, so that's what I have right there. Then that's my morning right here. And then in the afternoon, right over here, we have math from 12 to 1. Yes, I think this is, let's go with math. Right here. Now the question is, I don't know if I'm doing that straight. And then I'm referring back to my original planner so that I don't make a mistake. Okay, we have PE. Much better. Should have used this. All right, and then we have writing. And then we have, at the end of the day, we have PLTW. Now, here's the thing. I printed out, not printed out, I ordered an additional header that says to do, because I saw that in some of the planners, this last column, they did for to-dos. But for me, I don't think that's gonna work. I really don't. So one of the things that I want to do is right after language arts, right here, we have a recess break. So that is really easy because then I know I'm going to the next page, but I'm very OCD about stuff like that. I need to see it. Like, I really, really do need to see it. I'm trying to look for maybe a washi. These are from Mambi. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I have red. I don't think I do. Huh. I thought I did. Oh, I have this one, but it's not really... Well, it'll have to do. Or I can use yellow. Let's use yellow. Scallop. I don't know how it's going to look, but I'm going to try it. Okay. So let's go ahead and try this one right here. And then, so this will signify right after language arts, we have a break. In my original planner, I did have this as a column as well, and then labeled it or added lunch in here. So not in this one. That's not gonna happen because I like how big I like how big the spaces are. I like this yellow scallop. Actually, it's really nice. It's quite nice. Okay, so that's gonna signal lunch right there. Then we come back at 12, and then that will take us all the way to 1:20 really. And then it'll be recess time. Yes, that's what it's gonna be. So they come back, we do math, and then this is usually the time where my mainstream students come in as well. So it's perfect because I always try to schedule in like, so we can have a solid hour of math. I do 12 to 1, and then at 1, my mainstream students come in, and then we can go either to computer lab, library. I try to schedule things in like that. We'll see if that's a possibility. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but in any case, shall be fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this again just for my sanity. That didn't work out, did it? That was not smart at all. Okay, there we go. Oh no, just dropped my original planner there. Let's go ahead and use this because when it has a small area in the washer like that, it's just harder to cut with the ruler. And then that way I can just lift this. And didn't want to come up. Okay, so then that is morning. Then we come back to math. Then we go to recess. Am I doing this right? Let me grab my planner. All right. I was looking at my original planner, and I'm seeing here that it's Falcon time, language arts, then there's recess, then language arts. We come back to it, but I'm not going to mark that, obviously. So at least I have these 2 breaks marked with washi, and I like it. I don't know if it's going to work. I might not do that all the time, but for now, I just wanted to give it a try. Now, after I did this, I will be writing in what I do for morning business, and actually it's pretty similar every day. This is where I teach students a couple of songs, and that's how they learn their continents and their oceans. They know the solar system, the planets. They know the water cycle. They know Star Spangled Banner and sign language, and of course singing it. I mean, they just know tons of information through music. So that's what I do in the morning part with attendance and messages, or not messages, announcements and rules and expectations. All of that goes on in the first 15 minutes of school. Now, for the first week of school, it's going to actually run out into both times, but it's okay. So between those times, there are going to be a couple of things, learning the routines and all of that. So just throwing that out there. Okay, now that that's there, and that I use my first set of stickers, I want to show you what is next. So I will be doing Wonders and Go Math right from the beginning. And I ordered something. Here they are. These that I think are going to be lifesavers. to be honest. So these will be going on language arts, and it will go probably, I don't want to put it there because it's red, but I'm not gonna have another choice. So these are ordered for PM Designs. They're about $2 per, you know, sticker sheet. And these are, she customizes them for you. So this is kind of what I was saying with Mambi. Like, I wish they would have a box just like that. It doesn't have to say Wonders. I can always write it in. But I just need to see the unit and the week that I'm working on that day. So now that I'm thinking about this, I was going to use one box in each of the days, which is going to make my teacher heart happy. I was going to skip it and just write it on the first one. I might just do that. And that would be, that way it will save me so many stickers. I wanted to use one for each day. Not gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna try it with one and see what happens. So this is going to be Unit 0, Week 1, which is the Smart Start for Wonders. And then I also grabbed these, which are Go Math. And I got them red and blue just so that my eyes can adjust and know exactly where to look at when I'm looking at what unit we're working on. I don't know if that's making sense. So late. So late. I think it'll be fine if I just do one. Now, would it make me happy to do all of them down? Yes. It might work out so that it gives me more space to write. I don't know. We will see. We shall see. Okay, so I ordered these from PM Designs. And then what I also ordered from her, and it's actually, most of the stickers are from her, is, well, these benchmarks, but we don't need that right now. It's 100 Mile Club. So I want to introduce that on the first day of school. And what happens starting in September is my colleague teacher, my neighbor teacher, and I actually rotate. So one day I take him out, and then the other day she takes him out. I will not be introducing Lexi on the first week of school. And I don't know, maybe I will. I don't know. But for now, it's probably not going to happen. But this for sure, I need students to have this break. They need it. They really do need it. In first grade, I didn't realize how they needed it even more so than fourth grade. So being that this is my second year in first, I learned that is something they really need. So I kind of want to use something more than just 100 Mile. Let's see. I bought printable stickers as well. So I'm thinking that maybe I should use them. What do you guys think? I think I should. So what do you guys think? I'll use these. Let's use these. I really like that. You see how it just looks beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. Now, can things change? Sure, probably. I don't like to skip this, or of course my core math or language arts. Now that I'm seeing everything straight down like this, I'm gonna go ahead and do two things. One, I'm going to go ahead and put all of the boxes for Go Math. I need them aesthetically. My eyes just really need to see it on paper. And number two, I'm going to go ahead and do the wonder boxes as well. Let me go ahead and speed you through so that you can see how this unravels, because I'm sure that this is going long already. So let me go ahead and get that done. So far we have all of the Go Math stickers down, as well as the dots for when my mainstream students come in. And then I have put down the 100 Mile Club. These are printables from an Etsy shop called Designed by Two. I did get the dots from the Mambi stickers from the teacher Mambi sticker packs. And then of course I laid down the language arts wonders. What I'm gonna do next, I think, is I just want to make this very, very functional. Like, I need my weeks to look simple, and yes, they're going to be repetitive, and yes, they're probably going to look very similar every week. But remember that in a classroom, especially with first graders, we're trying to teach them to be to follow routines. So I'm going to go ahead and add a couple of things. So I do want to add this computer. It's actually like a TV, I think, but I want to, because this looks I think looks exactly like our Promethean board remote. So in my mind, it does register as it's a computer. So on Tuesdays, I want to go ahead and place in, not Tuesdays, Wednesdays, I want to go ahead and place this one in. So I'm going to go ahead and place it on Wednesday. If anything changes, I can just remove it very easily. So for now, I think that's what I'm going to go for. And I did speak to the librarian as well and see if I can keep my same time. Of course, it is not written on stone. It is not something that is for sure, but I'm attempting, especially because I do get a lot of mainstream students, and it's just, it makes my life easier to know, you know, what time I am going to the library. So let me go ahead and put this decal sticker. There's no need. I can just put computer lab, because as a matter of fact, I think I'm just going to do that. It will be so much easier for me to go ahead and put library day and computer lab. If I just do that, then it will save me so much time. And these are from PM Designs as well, and I think I will end up ordering from her. I love her script. I also love that she is super fast in responding to your questions. Computer lab for Wednesday, and then I would like library day for Tuesday. Now keep in mind, this might change. You know what, I'm gonna see if I can do computer lab on Thursday. I mean, not computer lab, library on Thursday, because Tuesday is such a short day. Yeah, I might do that. We have early outs on Tuesday, so this time we really don't have it. All right, that might work. So computer lab, library day. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and put something that I'm really excited about. And that is staff meeting. No, I'm not excited about staff meetings. Not at all. What am I looking for right now? I think it's in my other one. Let's see. Maria Hernandez. Where is it? I can't even explain it. I think it's the weeks to label. Oh, here it is. It was here all along. Like, to label my weeks and my spread. This is week 1. I don't know if you can see it. It's so tiny. Right there. And I just want to put it right under August, or maybe right in the line, because it's so small. It's perfect. There we go. Week 1. And that's done. I like that very much, to be honest. And yeah, it's cute. Okay. Am I forgetting anything here? No, probably not. Then let me go ahead and speed you through so that you can see. This is gonna be very repetitive, as well as this. So I think even if I speed you through, you will be able to see that. If not, I'll kind of go through it as soon as I am done with it. Things that are going to change is the specific lesson that goes down here, as well as in Go Math. But other than that, I think it stays pretty consistent. And in math, really, it's not a lot just because I don't know, there's the standard's pretty simple. I think I am, let me take a look over here. I think I'm starting with operations and algebraic thinking, and it's lesson 1.1. Like, it's simple. Now, if I need to prep anything, I'll probably put it in there as well, or like the specific lesson if I am not using the book or whatever the case might be. It'll go in there. I am using the pens that my friend gave me. They are removable, erasable pens, so I'm not scared of writing anything in right now. I think that's why I was brave enough to get started right now. Now, know that I do, after the last week of school, I only have a couple of days, and then I head out to Mexico for the whole summer. So I know some of you are thinking, really, you know what you're going to do? And the answer is yes. I actually have the first 2 weeks of homework printed out as well. Yes, I may sound like a freak, but I do not have the luxury of thinking over this during the summer because I don't take all of my things with me to Mexico. I worry about taking other stuff. So just know that this is my time to get all of this done and make sure that I leave comfortably enough that I know I'm going to come back to sanity. So let me go ahead and speed you through so that you can see how the rest of the spread is going to look. I'm excited. It's the first one. Sorry I'm talking too much and thinking throughout, but know that this is the first time ever that I plan like this, but I'm already loving it. And for sure, it's going to take a little longer the first weeks, but as soon as I get the groove, I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome. All right, let me go ahead and do this. Okay, here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm actually color coding. I'm just grabbing the next pen in color that is darker. So I got the dark green, dark purple, and then I'm gonna move on to blue. I probably don't want to use blue and blue. I'll probably do pink. I'll do pink for mathematics. Okay, and then I've been taking this thing off because they are new. And okay, let me explain a little bit what's happening. Morning business usually stays the same. The only thing that changes is the songs. So I will be writing which songs they're going to learn. I'm not sure yet which one I'm going to start with. I'm assuming Star Spangled Banner or maybe America the Beautiful, just something easier that they recognize from kindergarten. And then where I have the star at the beginning of, for the first 3 weeks, I like to well, the first day is My Name Is Activity, which is kind of part of Wonders as well. And then the second day, through 5th day of school, we role play the expectations and what is expected of them in a positive way, never the negative. Until we see the negative, then we go ahead and acknowledge that and then try and shift those behaviors. But that's what happens. We role play. Now, this is from 9 to 9:15. That's not what is going to take the first week of school. So it'll overlap all the way out here to like 9:45, maybe even 10. And then right at 10, I haven't put in the times yet, only because the first week things are different. I can really put them in the way I actually have them set up right now, but I don't think it'll make a difference right now. Now, for Falcon time, which is our MTSS or rotation time to meet the needs of the students at their level, we won't be doing that until September. So for Falcon time, this first week especially, the first thing I like to do is teach them my expectations, what I expect of them, how to line up, where exactly in the classroom do they line up so that we can exit the room, how to exit the room, door monitors, and I keep the same door monitors. That's a story for another day, but the door monitors stay consistent unless they are let go. So that's what happens during this time. I train them, then we go outside. I show them where our stops are. I always have 3 stops on campus, and it's usually like to every corner, like the first corner is the first stop, so on and so forth. I would show them how to go to lunch at that time. So these are like expectations from transitions from classroom to recess, from classroom to lunch, so on and so forth. You get the idea. As well as emergency. Where do they line up for an emergency, especially because now they're in a different classroom, different grade level. They will be lining up somewhere else. So that is going to happen every single day. Believe me, it's the best thing I've ever done since, I started teaching, and it works really well. I like repetition, and I may be very redundant at times, but it really does work with the kiddos. Now, does it work now? No, it doesn't. Nothing works at this time in May. They forget all of that. I'm not sure why, but they do. Anyway, for language arts, things change. I did put, I don't know what they're called. I think they're Smart Start 1, but I just put it how I remember. I put unit 0, week 1, day 1. I want to say it's S1D1. I don't know. I don't remember. I will have to look back at the books, but I know for sure this is what's happening because I had pre-planned this way ahead of time. I have made an anchor chart for each of these lessons. They're just reviewing basically from kinder. It's review from kinder, all these smart weeks. And then we start getting serious in the 4th week. There is no spelling test in those first 3 weeks as well. So for Monday, they write M&S, and then they do your turn book. We're doing share and rhyme. And then what do you like about school? And this is an anchor chart and writing assignment. Then this is just basically to let me know what's going to come next. It's not super detailed, but at least I know exactly what's going to happen. Then on the second day, we're going to read 3 really Billy Goldsgrove. There's also an anchor chart, and then it becomes a writing assignment. So all of these are kind of similar this first week, and I do have an anchor chart for each day. Now, keep in mind that the first weeks we might have an assembly for, what is it called? I can't think of it right now. But a behavior assembly, that's what it comes down to. So PBAS, I think that's what it is. So that's what's happening in Wonders. Then this is my morning. Then switching off to this time of the day, know that, the first day we don't go over all of the expectations. I'm sorry. I was like, wait, the first day I like to take pictures of them. The first day of school, I bought a Target sign where they have information of when they grow up, and that's what they're going to do on that first day. And I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find a little camera somewhere so that I can put it there, because I think I do need an icon or something to remind me that this day I have to take pictures of them of their first day of school. And those are for their memory book. They're actually really beautiful, and I don't want to stop doing them just yet. I don't see a camera here. I don't know. I'm just gonna put a sticker to remind me. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, I guess, right here. Or maybe this one. No, I'm just gonna do this one. So I can remember that I need to, I don't like how that green looks. Oh my word, I'm gonna have to take it off. It's gonna throw me off. You know what? I'm leaving it. Okay, so here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring back that green pen. I have to remember to do the pictures. Okay, so that's good. And then moving on to mathematics, there's pretty simple lessons at the beginning of the year. They're mostly review as well from kindergarten. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to this. This is going to be, the evenings are usually easier, especially because math is my forte. Just because it's so much harder for kids to stay on task, and writing is something relaxing that we do at the end of the day, as well as PLTW. We will be starting PLTW on the first week of school, talking about the different engineering jobs and what is the I can't think of it right now. The engineering process. I'm tired, guys. The engineering process. I do want to go ahead and finish this side of the spread so I can kind of finish it up. Know that things might change, and they will change definitely, but this is what it looks like. It's more functional than anything, than deco or anything like that, with the exception, you know, of 100 Mile. This might change throughout the year, who knows. But for now, I just like to keep it this way because I like to see things visually driven and aesthetically. I am in love right now with what is going on. So is this the red one? Is this pink? Okay, we're gonna move on. I'm tired. Okay, moving on to math. I'm gonna speed you through this part of the process, and then I'll explain to you what's going on the first week of school. Let's do this. Okay, for this second part, it was actually much easier. We just have the pages for mathematics. It's typically 2 pages that they do back to back, and it's a review from kindergarten. My husband just got home, so he is here, and my office is in my master bedroom, so excuse him. Then we go to second recess. After second recess, they go ahead and do 100 Mile, and basically the first week is going over expectations, rules, what is the perimeter that they have to run, how many laps they run so that they can complete a mile a day, so on and so forth. Then as the week progresses, then I start teaching them warm-up routines, and then also if I teach them like a small game from recess or whatever. It didn't happen this year, to be honest, and being that it was my first year, it was very exhausting, and I was focused on other areas. But next year I want to focus on teaching them how to use the playground, because that's why behavior occurs, because they do not know what to play out there. So anyway, writing is going to be focused on Unfinished Now What. It is a wall that I have in my classroom by one fab teacher. She used to have a YouTube channel. She doesn't any longer, but now she does have her TPT store, so check her out there. I have that Unfinished Now What wall, and every day I just don't remember what order I have them in, so I'm gonna have to check that in my classroom on Monday, because I will not be. I have to take a mental day tomorrow, guys. A lot of things happened today, and I just need a day. But anyway, that'll happen on Monday. I'll input what activities they're doing each day, so that I can introduce them and they know how to use them properly, so that when they're done with an assignment, they know how to use these. They're super duper duper important. So they're important. And for PLTW time, the first day we're going to focus on homework and explaining how that works. Their homework folders, how did they turn it in, all of that amazing stuff. Tuesday is a minimum day, so we go home early. And then on Wednesday, actually more than that also is dismissal time. I have to figure out, I just forgot about that. So I might make a note on that right now in a different color. Should I? Yes, I'm going to use blue, because I need to figure out dismissal here. Last year, it was a little bit crazy. Everyone got home, thankfully, but I just need to figure out bus situations and all that. Okay. Then on Wednesday, we will start PLTW with all about engineers and their jobs. And then I start teaching them their 7 continents song, because the first PLTW assignment they're going to have is on animal adaptations. That's, I think, the order I'm going to go in. And then design process, and then songs again. That only takes like 5 minutes, maybe 10. And then Friday is Fun Friday, so I do centers with them. And now would be their first week. And this time around, I felt like it took forever, but I am very pleased. I am not a digital planner. I've tried all kinds of planners and planning systems, and this one seems to make me the happiest. Now is the first time I do it on a happy planner, but this year I did do half digital, half 3-ring binder system, and I like the 3-ring binder system with the exception that I added too many things that I shouldn't have. But anyway, long story short, I really do like this. It makes me happy. And even if it takes me an hour, it is, believe me, it's all worth it because I do have fun seeing stickers, and seeing my day like this makes me super duper happy. So let me go ahead and zoom out. I didn't realize I had you zoom in. I'm sorry if you didn't get to see everything. I'm really tired and I apologize for that. But here is the whole spread. I hope that you didn't miss any parts. I am so sad right now. Okay. But anyway, this is the whole spread. I hope you enjoy this. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back in my actual teacher planner. And you'll see how it looks in here. It's just too beautiful. Too beautiful. I love this planner. And it's not for everyone, but for sure it is for Mari's way of life. And I think I am going to enjoy it so much. Is this the right? Seems like it's the right thing. It might not be. I'm confused right now. Oh, of course. I'm trying to find the weekend, but we don't go to school on the weekend, guys. I am horrible. Okay. So let's see how it looks in here. And I'm already excited just by putting them in. There it is, guys. Oh my gosh. So super exciting. Of course, things, like I said, will be changing. And that's why I'm so happy. Deidre, thank you so much for giving me these. I cannot imagine using them any other way. Notice how my print started getting worse as I kept going, and then bigger as well. But it's totally okay because it's for me and for my use, and I totally love it. I love the quote at the bottom: teachers change the world one child at a time. Really enjoy this plan with me. I hope you didn't get bored, but it is a way that I'm using this functionally, and I love it. And yeah, I'm done. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and press like. If you watch all the way through, thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Love you guys. Take care, and God bless.